Hello, friends. Welcome to this latest episode of Proving Eye and our continuing series, Was Funded. Today, we have with us Brig Harcharan Singh, a man who needs no introduction, a man who has done India proud, a man who has done Punjab proud, and a man who has done Indian sports, Indian hockey proud. Today, he was in Chandigarh to release a book on the third World Cup which India won. And that's the only time India won a World Cup. So, Brigadier Saab, welcome to Chandigarh.
Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you very much.
Yeah. So today, let's talk about hockey, World Cup, and Punjab. So, what do you think? What is missing from our hockey now? Why we could not repeat 75 even after 50 years? We haven't won. You were a member of the team that won a bronze. You were a member of the team that won a silver. You were a member of the team that won a gold. So 3 World Cups, 3 medals, and upswing. Why that upswing has come to a halt?
Sadly, Prabhuji, after 1975, we have not been able to make it even to the podium finish.
Yeah.
So much so that we have not even qualified for the semi-finals. Having hosted the World Cup twice, rather 3 times.
3 times.
In 2010 in Delhi, 2018 at Malaysia, and 2022-23 in Rourkela and Bhubaneswar. Right? The one feels sad, having won 3 medals in 3 successive first World Cups, but now after that, no medal. We are totally deprived of the medals in the World Cup. Our boys have recently won back-to-back bronze medal in the Olympics. Yeah. But as far as the World Cup go, we still have to see the light of any medal. Right? Main reason would be that earlier its game was full of skill, full of stick work, body feints, stick dodges, short passes, return passes. So overall, I will say it was a skillful match. After the introduction of the AstroTurf, the game has taken the shape of a power game in which the speed, stamina, drag flick, goalkeeping, holding the ball, they are the major factors. And so much so that for 30 odd years we were doing very badly in the competitive hockey at the World Cup. But at least some solace is there now that we have been able to win 2 rounders in the Olympics. And hope that in the World Cup it will be co-jointly held by Netherlands and Spain. Our boys are in the right frame of mind. The team is getting very well now, and I'm sure they will be able to do something better this time.
That's right. And do you think hockey, as you just mentioned, is no more skillful game? It's more of hit and run.
Yeah.
And with emphasis is more because you are a forward and you are known to score goals. You are known to get flying past as a winger. But now more goals are scored through penalty corners and penalty strokes. So the basic skill of scoring goals, thrilling people, that is missing. Do you think this change needs to be stopped somewhere? And instead of emphasizing on penalty corners, more skills, more free scoring chances should be encouraged.
In training, the emphasis should be given on the field goals, because if we see the latest record in scoring, only we rely upon one player, that is Harman.
Yeah.
If we succeed, we win the match. If we doesn't, we lose the match.
True.
And this is precisely happened with him, with the team when we were playing the Malaysia World Cup 2018. So therefore, the forwards, particularly, they need to pick up the capability of scoring the goals, field goals. So that making all right, short corner conversion is all right, but ultimately the strikers have to score the goals. And I'm sure the coaches and the management will take a cognizance of this action, and in the future tournaments, our forward will be able to score.
That's right. And then now, when I talk of Punjab hockey, and we used to talk of hockey because 3 communities, basically, in Indian hockey, they dominated. Punjabis or Sikhs, Muslims and Anglo-Indians.
Absolutely.
But somehow that perception has got a hit because of different reasons. Let's not get into those reasons. Do you think that these communities need a little more support for revival of Indian hockey to the glory?
Pockets where the hockey was popular, like community-wise, I would say, like Mohammed friends from Bhopal, our South Indian players from coastal area of Bengal, Calcutta, or Chennai, right? And Sikhs. Sikhs have maintained their contribution to Indian hockey, right? Even if you see the current Indian team, there are 8 to 10 players always, and whenever the Indian team has won any major competition, there has been a lion's share of the Punjabi players. Be it 64 Olympics, be it 75 World Cup, or earlier during rugby same time, other same time. And we are happy to see that at present, at least, there is a major representation from Punjab hockey team. But as far as Anglo-Indian are concerned, you hardly find even a single player
Now they
representing that country in the hockey.
So, do you think that one of the inspiration missing from our hockey is you have been a stalwart hockey, you played hockey so much. Not many players have written books, shared experiences so that the youngsters would learn, read your books, talk to you, and that aspect. Do you plan to write down your?
We badly lack that aspect. I have personally, maintained a good record for all the events. Generally, one keeps abreast with the latest in the game, wherever the game is played, be it Asian circuit, be it European circuit, and anywhere, any corner in the world. And let's see if the right opportunity comes up. I have already prepared the draft.
So you should
take a shape of a book.
So we should be waiting for your background.
Let's see if somebody can help me like you. I will be too happy to share the material with you.
Sure, why not?
And it will be an excellent idea.
And then you are here today to release a book. So can you show us the book you released today?
Please. This is the one. This is written, co-authored by Mr. R.D. Souza and Mr. R. Morgan. And they have done an excellent job. They have documented the complete happenings and the journey to the victory of the World Cup in 1975. And I'm sure that this book will go a long way for the young people, young players, or the current Indian players to go through it and pick a few lessons to taken care of in the tournament and in the competition.
One question I would like to ask you, because you remained associated. So you started your career as a college level when you started playing for India, and then you played for ESL. Then ultimately you joined services. Here you rose to the, I think you and Retd are the highest ranked Indian hockey players. Services has come down in hockey quite a bit. So what could be the reason why services has not been producing players like you now?
Services had always a great representation in the hockey team. In 1960 Olympics, I believe there were 7 players from the services. 1975 World Cup, and we won this Kuala Lumpur World Cup. We were 4 from the Indian Army.
That's right.
That is myself, Kivni, Leslie Fernandez, and Shivaji Pawar. Now, earlier the officer used to play hockey. Unfortunately, the officer don't take up the sports now. The way it used to be taken up by the officer.
Do you think it's golf now?
It is there to tennis, squash, and golf. And easy way of playing. They probably are not very keen to sweat it out. Because the hockey is a game of blood and sweat, and you have to work very, very hard in this game. Which is lacking probably now. And as far as the other ranks are concerned, because there are better revenues available for the Indian players in the corporate sector or in the government departments, whereas not many people are keen to join the service. In fact, I was so keen to become an officer in the army that in my young days, I used to move around in the bus, in the train, wearing India blazer. But I always felt envious of an army man, army officer who had one or two plates on his
That's right.
And particularly having seen the war of 1965, 1971 and hailing from the border area of Gurdaspur or Marsala Stadium. And one was always passionate to become army officer. And I joined the army after having played one Asian game, one World Cup, one Olympics. And I have had the best of both.
Yeah, that's right.
My army career as well as in sports. And you will be very happy to know from you that I was posted as an instructor in National Defence Academy for 4 years.
All right. Oh, really? I didn't know that.
and I was one of the very few officers probably to be posted there. In all India myself. I got commission from Officer Training Academy, Chennai. But the army headquarters kept me there in India for 4 years. And those cadets who were my students that time, they are all our army commanders. We are in the army, we are Air Force. So one is fully satisfied as far as the hockey career is concerned. One is fully satisfied as far as the army career is concerned.
And
you don't get anything free of cost.
That's right. That's right.
One has to maintain a delicate balance between academics and sports.
Yeah.
If
You have to work hard.
One has to study 8 to 10 hours a day. Similarly, one has to practice for 6 to 8 hours a day for many years.
That's right.
And you get these dividends today when you look back and have a satisfaction.
And that area, border area in Punjab is both painted sometime in a bad picture, sometimes in a good picture.
Yeah.
You have painted border in a very positive picture because some of the hockey players, best players of Indian hockey have come from the border belt.
Absolutely.
So what is happening there now? What contributions we expect from the border area in coming days, coming years? Because your time, I think you had some contemporaries who were one of the best players.
If we see the time of Brig Harcharan Singh, we had famous players like Surjit Singh, Surjit Singh from that, Harcharan Singh. They were from that Amritsar and Gurdaspur district.
Yeah.
During our time, we had Harcharan Singh, myself, Surjit. We were three in the 70s and 80s. Then we had Surjit Singh, 1992 Olympics from Punjab.
That's right.
Then we had Prabhu Singh, 76, coming from my own village and playing for the country in 2010, 2012 era. And you will be very happy to know that at the moment in the current Indian team, there are 6-7 players from Amritsar district.
Oh, great.
There are 3-4 players from Gurdaspur district. So these two border districts have a major contribution in the current Indian team.
That's right.
And and particularly after the team has won back-to-back 2 bronzes in Tokyo and Paris Olympics, the youngsters have got fascination and imagination for the game. And I'm sure in the coming years, you will find many more youngsters playing for the country, not India players from the world.
That's right. And one last question. Because when you went to 75, there was a lot of chaos in Indian hockey. You also talked about it.
Yeah.
Okay, there were confusion who will send the team and IUA or ISF, which ISF. Today we have an Olympian as well. Do you think it's a good change and this will augur well for Indian hockey?
It is a good change and positive change. I welcome it. Brig Harcharan has played under me when I was coach of the Indian hockey team.
That's right.
And he's an excellent human being. He was an excellent player. And gradually he's picking up the threads of the chair that he is occupying at the moment. And he has got a full support of Odisha government, of the Ministry of Youth and Sports, from the central government as well as from the other state governments. And he can understand the requirement, he can understand the psyche of the hockey players much better than any ordinary person. And under his leadership, not many good things are happening for hockey. And I'm sure in the coming years, our Indian hockey team will do better under his umbrella.
Yep. And maybe one really last question is
as many as you want.
Odisha came out in hockey, as you mentioned, Naveen Patnaik. Then Jharkhand came out. UP has come up. Where is Punjab? Would you like to appeal to Punjab government to repeat what Odisha, Jharkhand and UP has done to Indian hockey and bring back hockey to Punjab, the home of hockey?
This is the right opportunity and right platform by talking to you, Prabhuji. You have been a very senior journalist in the Indian sports. I always call you the vision of the sports journalism in India. So, with your recommendation and with the discussion that we are doing today, I'm sure we are going to heed to our request. And we should hold at least one or two international, 4-nation, 5-nation in Chandigarh.
Yeah.
And Chandigarh should become a venue of regular competition at the national and international level as we hold the cricket test matches quite often in this city. But as far as hockey is concerned, last many years we didn't have the opportunity to see it taking place or any test match taking place in Chandigarh. So if Punjab government now will request even to Honorable Chief Minister Harcharan Singh Manji to take initiative and ask the Hockey India to allot at least 1 4 to 5 nation tournament in Chandigarh, so that the coming generation of Punjab with a lot of talent, lot of potential among the youth, it will be an ideal opportunity for them to see the national and international stalwarts in that action, and they will invite them to become equally good stars in the coming years.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
It was
Great nice
pleasure talking to you and
my
very
pleasure.
pleasure meeting you
Absolutely. Thank
after
you.
a long time.
Thank you.